Okay, so I parked this skid steer here about 2 weeks ago. It was on the low end of the fuel gauge, but it ran fine, didn't have any problems with it. Came back out here, I turn it on, I'll show you here in a second. All of a sudden, within 5 seconds, the check engine light starts flashing, and it idles really rough. So I turned the auxiliary unit back on. I noticed the fuel lifter pump was not working, so I replaced the fuel lifter pump. I put a new filter on the fuel lifter pump, put a new water separator filter in there, put a new air filter in it. I checked the fuses. I replaced the broken fuel lifter pump fuse, the relays, swapped those two around. Didn't make a difference. You can hear the fuel lifter pump kick on. What will happen is I can start the machine, and for 2 to 3 seconds it runs just fine. Then all of a sudden that check engine light will start flashing and it has a rough idle. And before, right after I parked it, it was totally fine. And it was down on the close to the E side, like up in here. But I put fuel back in it. Watch. Didn't have the armrest down before, that's why I didn't start. Here we go. It'll fire up and it'll rough idle. Idle's fine. It starts idling rough and that comes on.